and saw the damage that was going on in the valley and in the high country, I decided that we should try a renewed campaign to create something called the Yosemite National Park. And within 1 year of writing 3 different articles that were spread through the magazines of the country and pressuring people through the sources that we had in those days, just a few people who understood the value of the Yosemite. But we managed to ram that through the Congress in exactly 1 year, so that in 1890 it became Yosemite National Park. We still had work to do to bring the valley into the fold and the like, but nonetheless, it was a very easy process. You can imagine nowadays the difficulty of getting an acre reserved for any good reason is a multi-year task for almost everybody involved. But in those days, it turned out to be a very easy process. Nowadays, I think we have lost, in my view, over the last couple of decades, an enthusiasm for the environment. We seem to be more aware of environmental issues because the newspapers are now filled with them almost every day, and almost every day there's a crisis that's being addressed. But nonetheless, a few decades ago, it seemed that there were more people willing to put hands on in terms of what needed to be done. And consequently, there was a great deal of enthusiasm and energy revolving around the early environmental considerations. Nowadays, although we're more knowledgeable, we seem to be a little bit more stodgy about actually getting our hands dirty in the process. So I can only urge you, and I know there are many here in many different forms that are taking part of the battle to make sure that these considerations are met.